it doesn't fall for him. Made two, missed two now. Here's Bird. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Minnesota trails by 16. Pass to Simpson. This one for 3. And doesn't connect. That miss makes him 2 for 5. Shoots. Off target from the wing.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Well, it's no surprise Edwards has a football background, Clark. Just look at him.
Yeah, he is well put together, B.A. No question he could handle himself on the gridiron. You know, early on, he thought that would be his path. He's mentioned playing it professionally someday. How about that? I don't think it's a great idea, but interesting that he would even broach it. But if anybody could pull it off, he might be the guy.
No good on that one. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
He hits the second from the line. Gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. They set the pick. Here's Jenkins. 7 points in the game. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Back to James. Screen by James. Wide open look. Minnesota again missing. Got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Jenkins' shot is good. Jenkins has got 11.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
James deciding where to go with it. Good work there as it goes.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
They set the pick. The 3 is up. That's basket number 6 in 8 tries.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Start it.
So both teams changing it up here. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Down low. Six on the shot clock. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. He's got 13.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Here's Jenkins. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight.
Shooting 2.
first free throw is good. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Minnesota trails by 19. James, a good look. The quick look, no good that time.
Letting him have that from mid-range. Defense dodged the bullet there.
To the wing on the left.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
The three is up. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Pass to Simpson. There's the 3. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score.
Here's Jenkins. The putback. It's good on the putback. 9 points in the game.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the half. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. From the arc. Offensive rebound. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Foul, third team foul.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. 32 seconds left in the first half. Minnesota again missing.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And Minnesota making a change here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And through one half, it hasn't even been close.
With the score,
Delivering the blowout. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
61.
Fans, let's burn it up and get ready for your pocket fight. Arena Entertainment.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for Minnesota.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kenny could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I'd get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like, my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the visitors. Starting the season with a loss, you know they're ready to fight tonight. Don't want to start out 0-2.
I think the most important thing is they show improvement. Your record at this point in the season won't tell the whole story.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The visitors with the ball. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. To the middle. And he slaps it in one-handed.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
The 6-footer. It's rebounded by Minnesota. On the take. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give him a chance for the and one.
Minnesota is shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Good on both. Gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here he goes. Picked it. Fast break. Here we go. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 7 points in the game.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
You know, you push it after a steal, there's almost no chance the defense can get back and recover.
Here's Jenkins. 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. And there's a pick. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Number 1, Minnesota.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
That's really an outstanding assist, creating a great opportunity inside. You can see the chemistry between those guys.
Pass to Duncan. Lets the 3 fly. Drills it from deep. Duncan's got 10 points.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Jenkins. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have. I really like the start here. Great aggressiveness, red hot to start this half.
Minnesota shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
One shot.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Bird. On the clock. Here's Jenkins. No good on the 3. Minnesota trails by 18. They get it again.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that. That is good offense, unselfish play.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. He takes it in. Tipped. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air. To the inside, Kristich, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-6 run. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Brian, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. All right, thank you, Allie. Out left to the wing. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota trails by 15. Here's Duncan. He's got 10. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Fires from deep. The shot no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
To the paint. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock. Ooh.
bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Here's Jenkins. 18 points for him. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now. Minnesota trails by 17. And Minnesota calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So both teams making some changes here. Pass to Duncan. And there's the screen. Minnesota again missing.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Inside. The layup off target. Gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. He's got 9.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
From downtown. The shot off that time. Gone 8 of 13 in the second half. Pass to Bird. Here's Jenkins. The putback.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
And Minnesota making a change here. Simpson's checked in. Minnesota trails by 21. The 3 on target from range. Simpson's got 8.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Here's Bird. And he lobs it up to the rim. Hammers the lob through. That gives him a double-double.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Here's Simpson.
2
Give
minutes
him 8.
remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Exactly what the doctor ordered. Those 3-point bombs will erase the deficit quickly if they can keep it up.
1:36 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's the pick from deep. Controls the rebound and the putback.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Bird. Fires for 3. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Pass to Duncan. Here's the 3. Not going to go that time.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bird. there's a pick to the middle. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down hard and simple.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. They lead by 18. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. "14 feet away." He can't get that one to fall. The three is up. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And for Minnesota, the 11-footer. The shot won't fall. Shooting has been unreal. 64% from the floor.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Minnesota again missing.
Hey, I have no idea why he's still shooting threes. He's got to find another way to be productive.
Here's Jenkins. Soft touch off the glass. Jenkins has got 26 points.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
There's a screen. Can they get it? They get it back. Tries again. He gets it in there.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And the visitors call time here. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Simpson. Takes a three. Ooh, give him his fifth make of the game in 10 attempts.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
That one's off. He's off on the second. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And that basket makes him 6 for 11, shooting a good percentage.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Drains the triple.
Boy, he's looked unstoppable this half. Maybe he got a little pep talk over the break.
To the paint. Ooh, and powered down. What a jam.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Pass to Bird. This one for 3. Connects from downtown.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Goes back up. And another shot. And the layup is good. He's got 27.
If you don't box him out, he's going to make you pay.
Gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Leading him right to the basket with a tremendous pass. Really good execution there.
Gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played.
There's the 3. Can't hit that one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout. They've really been strong on the glass.
Almost converts despite the contact.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
First free throw is good. It's hard to find a more impactful player in a complementary role than OG Anunoby.
Yeah, you're speaking facts right there. He's a switchable defender. Offensively, he's at his best spotting up, and he can attack in transition effectively. I mean, I think he's the kind of player that not only does every team want, he's the kind of guy that every team needs.
Both shots good from the strike. Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
Three-pointer. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Here's Duncan. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Gotten 8 of 10 attempts in. Very productive here in the fourth. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Jenkins has got 28.
The floater, always a hard shot to contest.
Minnesota shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Simpson. Down low. The steal. Here's Bird. There's a screen. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure.
Nothing surprising about that, guys. We've come to expect plays like that from him, and still, they never get old.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
James, outside. No good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Counted from distance. Simpson's got 8 here in this quarter.
Good heads-up basketball. Season opening and capitalizes.
Here's Bird. Check by James. And he banks in the layup. 1:19 left in the fourth. Minnesota shooting around 42% as we continue play in the fourth quarter. Lets it go from the wing. Doesn't go for him. Shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. There's 49 seconds left in the game. Throw it down on the lob.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Wing shot on the way. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
To the left wing. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensively. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to present our player of the game.